Okay, in this lesson, I want to talk about this tool, bone constraints. Okay, not all of it. I want to just explain the constraint, some constraint, and the angle constraint. With these tools, you can create something like this. For example, we have an eye that we can control with another bone that is out of the main body, and you can better control that. As I said before, for controlling the constraint, you have to go to the timeline 1, and then you can select transform and transform it. I want to explain how to do this. With the eye left or eye right, you can control your eye of correct character. Okay, for doing that, I give you a simple example with a mask. Um, I need two layers, layer 1 and layer 2. For the area of the eye, I create a simple eye with a blue color. This is our eye. A layer, and we want to create a pupil inside that. In another layer, we create another ellipse shape with something like this color, I think. Nice. Or no, black. Nice. And make it above of that. And this is our layer. And we want to mask them. As I said before, you have to select all of them, right click, and group them with selection. And in a group settings, go into the masking and hide all. And okay, it automatically masks this bottom layer, this layer based on this bottom layer. And then you can select it, and as you can see, it's masked. And I want to control this by another bone outside of the eye that we can better control that. So I have to convert this group to the bone. This is a mask. You can simply right click and convert it, the mask folder, to the bone. As you can see, we have a bone and mask together. And now you can create your bone because the tools are here. Just simple click and drag a bone here. And if you select your bone, and as you can see, you can if you create something like this bone, because of its strength, it's moving all folder. It's regular because we assign the bone to folder. So the first thing that I want is make its strength. Click and drag to the 0. Now you can simply transform it, manipulate it, and as you can see, it does not affect any of other bones. Nice. As you can see, it's selected. I want to create another bone outside it to control this bone. So if make sure that any bone is selected, because if you have selected bone and click and drag to create another bone, oh, bad thing happened, because as you can see, it may cause this, because again, first you have to make the strength 0 and then move it. As you can see, it's control it because they are parent to each other. So you have to make sure any bone, you select any bone and then create a new bone. And they are parent, they are connect to each other. We want to disconnect them. As I said before, you can make reparent. And as you can see, this bone, because this one was selected and we create a new bone, it's connected to that. Just click on this and they are disconnected. Nice. And as you can see, we have a separate bone that you can control this pupil here. Now we want to constrain it, connect it. Okay. Make sure above the names, go to the select it, and here you can change its control. It's our control, and select it again. This is our pupil. I think, yeah. This is our pupil. And I want to constrain this to this. So for bringing its settings, you have to go to the select bone. In a select bone, we have the constraint setting. And here, I will explain all of them later, but here, position control bone. I want to constrain this bone to another bone with its position. It's here, cone. I said it rename because you can better understand and find it, cone. And as you can see, the 1 to 1, it means let's close to see it's better. Select it, and then you can manipulate it. And as you can see, they are connecting to each other. Nice. Okay, they are connecting to each other. And as you can see, we forget something. Because we make this bone strength 0, you can select this layer also, bring it there, or you can I make this origin there to clearly see it. Again, go to the bone. We have a problem here. You connect this to this, but this bone isn't connected to any layer. So you learn it. First, you select the layer that you want to connect to the bone. This is of layer. Then going to the what? Bind layer. I explained it before. Select it, and then select the bone that you want to connect that layer. Boom. It's done. Then you can come back to your bone layer, then going to the manipulate. And as you can see, we connect this bone to this bone and this bone to its underneath layer. And now we can control some of this. I know in a moho some comment and its method to create is very complex. I don't know why is this what it's there. If you want to use moho, you have to learn them. Okay, and now we simply connect them. Okay. I want to, as you can see, if we move it 1 pixel, for example, here, it's move 1 pixel here. If you want to see its controls, you have to select this bone and then here. We connect the position of this control bone to this. 1 to 1, X and Y. If you want to, for example, make it 2 to 2, and close. It means if you select manipulate, and if you move it 1 pixel, it's move 2 pixel, double speed. And as you can see, we have, if you move it slightly, it's this other constraint move fast. This is all about the speed. Nice. Select it, go into the constraint. Of course, you can constrain the angle. 1, it means 1 to 1 speed, and constrain the scale. Nice. Let's see what happened. For changing the scale, this isn't manipulate. For moving it, you can simply change it. For changing the scale and the angle, you have to go to the transfer. Going to transform, as you can see, it does not work. Why is that? Because for transform, you have to be in timeline in a layer in a 1 frame. It means in animation mode. And after that, you can scale it down, as you can see, or you can rotate its angle constraint, and you can scale it if you want. As you can see, the scale of this is connecting to that. Also the rotation. You have to select the bone for these dots. You can scale them down, or so as you can see, you can control the scale and position, and this is, you can control it by this layer simply. Nice. So you learn the constraints that you can control the scale, position, or rotation of that with the target is anything else that I explained. We have another interesting thing. Okay. Okay. create a new scene. In this new scene from the library, I bring Mr. Rabbit. Yeah, it's there. You can import it. It's okay. And as you can see with this bone, I want to explain the angle constraint. This is our bone that you can manipulate it. And as you can see, it rotates freely and I don't want it. I want to make a constraint angle here that it does not go in this way. So I want to make a angle constraint. Go to the select bone and its angle. In the constraints, you have to activate the angle constraint. Look at this. Look at here. This is an angle constraint to negative or positive any degrees here. You can make this dial here or this. And as you can see, if you hit OK, if you go to the manipulate, as you can see, it's constraint in these angles. Simple. So you can use it a lot if you want. Or if you want more constraint to this, you can do it. Simple. This is an angle constraint. Hello, my friends. To continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.